Okay, let's start. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our Be3 assembly. We're going to begin with a meditation, and we have some members of Mr. Chow's third grade class here who will be leading our meditation this morning.
Good morning. We are delighted to lead a mindfulness meditation for the entire school. We are students from Mr. Chow's third grade class.
In Mr. Chow's class, we have a class motto, which is part of our identity as a class. Did you know that there are many different parts to having an identity? And one of them is your identity as part of a class.
Our identity is rise and joy. To us, that means we start each school day being a part of a bigger community, one where we each have our own identities as people. We are unique, special, and different in our own way. Our gender, our hair color, skin color, where we live, our ethnic background, what we love, are all a part of our identity.
We come together and join to make the beautiful community that makes our class. We join with kindness. So today we will ask you to join in our mindfulness. Our mindfulness will be about us, who we are.
We sit well, back straight, neck relaxed, shoulders down. We will ring the singing bowl 3 times. Breath number 1. Breath number 2. Breath number 3.
Now please continue to slowly breathe in and out. As you do so, try to close your eyes. As you slowly breathe in and out, please repeat these 2 words to yourself. So hum, so hum, so hum. Breathe in and out.
Words so hum are 2 ancient Sanskrit words that mean I am. So continue to slowly breathe in and out and repeat so hum, so hum, so hum. If your mind starts to wander, gently bring it back and repeat the words so hum, so hum.
Now say in your head your name to yourself. I am, I am, I am. Now say to yourself as you breathe in and out. I am.
And breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Now just say to yourself, I am. I am. I am. And as you breathe in and out, quietly think about all the qualities, all of the things that make you who you are. And breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out.
Now gently open your eyes. Take a moment to notice. What did you notice about yourself? Now I will ring the singing bowl 1 more time. Please breathe in and out.
Thank you. That was a wonderful meditation. So the focus of our assembly today is to talk about identity. A person's identity is made up of the qualities that make us different from one another. For example, part of a person's identity can be that they are a girl, a soccer player, or maybe speak Mandarin, or be an older or younger sister. All of these things together make up someone's identity?
Many of you in care have done identity webs with Dr. Vastola that probably looked a little bit something like this. And in this example, this part of this person's identity is that they're a girl, they're an only child, they're Korean and Irish, they love to read, and they love pizza.
So when you think about your identity, what are some things that come to mind? Turn and talk to your neighbor and just share some thoughts about your own identity.
Okay, thank you. Now turn back to us. So why does our identity matter? One reason is that a community is strengthened by the diversity of its members. And we're all unique individuals with different traits that make us who we are. And that makes your community stronger. Our identities can show us how we are alike and different from each other. And when we acknowledge our identities, we're able to get to know each other in meaningful ways. We learn new things about the people around us.
We've read lots of books in care about identity, such as Pink is for Boys, The Peace Book, and Mary Wears What She Wants. These books suggest how there are unique qualities that make individual people who they are. Some are the same and some are different. For example, here is part of the book, I Like You, I'm Like You, You're Like Me, that reads, it's fun to find ways I'm like you and you're like me. It's fun to find ways we're different. One of us is bigger and the other is smaller. One of us has curly hair, the other has straight hair. So these characters are appreciating and celebrating their differences.
Okay, now let's watch a quick video that explains a little bit more about identity.
Who are you? What do you like to do? What makes you, you? Your identity, or who you are as a person, is made up of a whole range of different things. It can be made up of where you come from, your ethnicity, your religion, your language, what you like, your hobbies, your unique personality, and much more. When you have a strong sense of identity and feel confident about who you are more likely to have the courage and confidence to succeed. But how exactly do you have a strong sense of identity? Well, it's a combination of lots of things. Knowing who you are, what your values are, and being proud of all those things creates your identity. One way to learn more about yourself and your identity is to think about your values. Values are a group of characteristics, ideas, or areas in life that are important to you. Some of your values could include honesty, generosity, good manners, determination, creativity, leadership, kindness, or loyalty. But of course, every single person is unique, which means everyone values things differently. Did you know that you can learn from others who have different values to you? It's a great opportunity to see the world from another person's perspective, which will help you stay open-minded. Here are some tips to help you recognise what you value and to feel good about your personal identity. Write a list of all the things you love. This will help you get in touch with your values. What types of books do you like to read? What subjects do you like in school? What motivates you? The answers to these might reveal a lot about your values. For example, if you really enjoy science at school, you might value curiosity and exploration. If you like team sports, you might value teamwork and cooperation. Maybe you can use this list to identify what your core values are and how they play a part in your everyday life. Get to know and celebrate your culture and language. Your culture and language are huge parts of who you are, and you should be proud of and celebrate them. Cultures and languages help to create the colourful world that we enjoy every day, so it's wonderful to share these things with others. The final tip is, don't be afraid to be you. The exciting thing about the world is that everyone is totally unique. There is only one you. Everybody has their own special traits and talents, and this is what makes our world so diverse and interesting. Just imagine if everyone was the same. What a boring world that would be. Even if you feel like you have traits that are negative or embarrassing, remember that it is just another part of how unique you are, and you shouldn't feel ashamed of them. So don't be afraid to be you, because nobody can do it better than, well, you. As you go through life, you'll experience new things and learn more about who you are, which will influence your identity. Some things will always be part of who you are, like your core values and your ethnicity. And some other parts of your identity may change with time, like your hobbies or relationships. But remember, the most important thing about identity is to stay true to yourself and your values, and be proud of who you are.
Okay, so let's do a turn and talk after watching that. There were so many important points that were made in that little film. So I want you to think with someone next to you, what are some similarities and differences that we can celebrate and appreciate in each other? What's the same? What's different, and how can we celebrate those? And how can we really appreciate those? Turn to someone next to you and share your thoughts. And then teachers, if you wanted to just share out a few thoughts in your classroom from a few students. Just share with each other. Okay, we'll have everyone come back. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with each other as a class, because classroom communities are made up of people who are the same and different. And it's really important to keep that in mind and thinking about who you are, who your friends are, to really make our community stronger. Mrs. Adams, I think it's time for us to start celebrating some B3 behavior. Want to celebrate everyone who's been respectful, responsible, and safe?
That's right. And we're going to start with our Bronco charts. And I'd like to say that it looks like everyone's filled their Bronco charts in kindergarten. So congratulations to Mrs. Kramer's class, Mrs. Mathias's class, Mrs. Murphy's class, and Mrs. Wilds. Same goes for first grade, Mrs. Bilgeray, Mrs. Kaipar, Mrs. McMullen's class, Ms. Novak, and Ms. Westerheim. In second grade, Bronco charts were filled by Miss Sarenson's class, Miss Blauner, Miss Feingold, Miss Pobel, and Miss Rutherford. In third grade, Mr. Chow, Miss Hand, Miss Hanson, Miss Lindahl, and Miss Matthews. Fourth grade, Mr. Curtis, Mr. Durienzo, Miss Janik, and Miss Labrini. And in fifth grade, Miss Kokocha, Miss Engelhart, Miss Figueroa, Miss Jeremiah, Mr. Myers, Miss Payne, and Miss Sonnenschein.
Oh, wonderful. Congratulations, students. Thank you to the classes for working so hard. And we've got some special students who went above and beyond, and they earned themselves a Bronco card. So congratulations to Paige Donovan, William Kennedy, Kylie Curd, Livia Ligniti, Nicholas Marcola, Heidi Orth, Layla Riley, Kaylin Solomon, Allison Sullivan, Jackson Stern, Yuma Takeda, Marco Turgenean, Emily Watkins, Avery Wolf, and Scarlett Zivic. Wonderful job, everybody.
Nice job. Now, my screen is stuck. We've got our Bronco cheer. There we go.
All right, we're gonna lead it. You guys can say it in your classrooms. Here we go. We are Bronxville.
Broncos.
We are Bronxville.
Broncos.
We are Bronxville.
Broncos.
Let's be
Respectful.
Let's be
responsible.
Let's be
safe.
Go Broncos! Good job, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning. Have a wonderful, wonderful Friday.
Thank you, everyone.